throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Toronto leading by 17. Here's Williams. Young looking up Perez on that score. Terrific play by Orange Juice.
And those two have such great timing together. They make the game.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen, and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they did.
He's averaging 10 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Dishes to Nene. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Anderson's got his third bucket of the night.
Listen, there's really no defense for that. Great execution leads to the dead-eye turnaround jump.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, Dub in that last game against the Bulls was terrific. He ended with 31 points and was a mainstay at the free throw line, and more than his fair share of points off of free throws. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, David. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
Oh, well, let's see if he gets special attention now by the defense. You know, obviously they saw what we saw, but how much did they try to take away from him early on?
The Raptors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That free throw good from Patterson. And turnover in the league, we're seeing it right now. A new commissioner, a new director of the Players Association. Chris, new owners. Do you like the way things are going in that regard?
I do. Basketball is in great hands, and thanks to our past commissioner, I think that, you know, we have great leadership, and we're continuing the way that we were going, and that's basketball for everyone. And I love watching the game expand, and evolve, and continue to grow.
Well said. Young outside. Inside. They get it back.
Gotta admire the speed of Harden. I mean, he looks locked in on defense, especially with how he can test these shots.
Nene, the screen. Anderson right side. That one's not going to go. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Inside. That's tipped. They recover it. And he comes up with the deuce. Here's Bergioni. Harden outside. There's the pick. Here's Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
You can bet if he's left over from there again, he's probably going to knock out for that.
And Harden comes to help. Young passes to Valanciunas. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Valanciunas. 16 points for Williams.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Oh, you're asking me? The defense has been garbage. I've lost track. The D has been non-existent, and they've taken the full advantage of it.
Here he's in from three-point range.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on him, guys. Bring it in. Let's talk. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality. Remember, you're my Pippen, and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they did.
We know with Harden, it's only a prayer to stay in front of this guy. He's so crafty, so good. Dead-eye shooter, difficult to defend.
It's funny to think that when he's in the league, Harden is known mostly.
So half. So far, fairly one-sided. It's the...
Good work, guys. Nicely done. Where do you guys want to go after the game? Burgers or tacos? I kind of want to go tacos. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're playing like they're desperate. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game. Go home.
Welcome back to Toronto, where the gigantic CN Tower dominates the skyline. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that... narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Ulick is dubbing this game. He's been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because in that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
You love the intuition he brings to the game and the leadership he provides for his team. It's what you're looking for out of your top playmaker.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Anderson is out there with Nene, and it's Prigioni in at the point guard position. Just to reshoot. Young's shot is off. Rockets shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's Harden. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Valanciunas, good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Now, I can tell you this from personal experience, and that's seeing your first shot of the half go in is always a confidence boost. Let's see if they can build on it.
Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Madison's got his fourth rebound in this one. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort on D if they want to get back in this one.
The shot by Nene. No good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Shoot past it back out and try to get it better. I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
With it. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
Well, after failing to hit on their first 3 attempts of the half, they finally got one to go with.
And Young kicks to Williams. He's looking for Patterson and finds him. Young for 3, and Young just jamming the 3 there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Harden kicks to Nene, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Raptors.
And really, it's been the guards who have powered them into this substantial lead. They say it's a big man's league, but tonight it's all about the little guy.
And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Young dishes to Williams. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
Oh, come on.
Valanciunas somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Valanciunas has got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Nene against Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 10. Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-4 run right now. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, a lot of Thunder fans still lamenting the trade of James Harden to the Rockets a couple of years ago when he became a superstar. But Harden doesn't. He said recently, "This is beyond my expectations. If I'd stayed in OKC, I'd still be in a good situation, but I don't think the sneaker deal and these other opportunities would have happened." He added, "Look, this is a grind. Every time you lose, you're blamed. For me, it's about continuing to work and focusing on what I can control." Yeah?
He deserves that top billing, DA. Thanks. Not bad run. 14 points for Justice Young. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Nene kicks to Ariza. Feeds to Prigioni. Latrey. And another 3 for Houston.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
To the inside. Slam to finish the alley-oop there from Orange Juice.
And the timing that both Prez and Young showed on that alley-oop slam was impeccable.
And for the uninitiated, Mike D'Antoni has a bit of a unique offensive approach. Likes, in fact, Chris, to create a lot of chances for his team by pressing the tempo.
Well, he creates a lot of chances and doesn't mind the early shot. He'll go with the underside score to help push the tempo. It's all about getting easy transition buckets for D'Antoni.
And that one, good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Knocks it loose. All sorts of time. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammate.
Here's Prigioni. He's got 7. The Rockets with another miss.
The defense took a big risk, leaving him wide open and got lucky. He blanked that outside shot.
Over in the corner, Williams. Three-pointer. Three-pointer shoot by Prez. You know Young was looking to send it his way.
And the chemistry between Orange Juice to make that play happen is just exceptional.
Top of the key, Ariza. And they get it. Rebound by the Raptors. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Williams, no good. The feed to Patterson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Patterson's got 10 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a free.
And there's the foul. It'll go on
Prez.
That is his first foul of the game.
President Chaparro.
For the Rockets. Clint Capella comes in for Ryan Anderson. And Gordon subbed in for Pablo Prigioni. Ariza has the open look. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. 9 points for Nene.
Nice. He snuck a hand in there. That's the great anticipation he brings on the offensive play.
Valanciunas, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Houston also making some changes. Adiunas is checked in for Nene. Beasley comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Brewer in for James Harden. Williams is checked in for the Raptors. Young comes in for Kyle Lowry. And a change for the Rockets. James Harden is checked in for Corey Brewer. Williams in a 2-guard. Terrence Ross is out there with Damari Carroll. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Well, Chris, you've had a surgery that has affected many in the league in the last few decades and still currently in today's NBA. What is it like going through a microfracture procedure? How did it change your game?
Well, you know, I'm not the only one. You know, this did end a lot of guys' career. When I think about Jamal Mashburn, Jason Kidd, even though he's a guard and much lighter. Tracy McGrady, the same thing. He doesn't weigh as much as a guy like myself or Zebo with it's difficult coming back. I mean, just because the post-care process doesn't allow you to put any weight on your leg or allows you to use your leg. So really you have the muscle that atrophies. You have to relearn to walk again, to jump again. And so I have to learn from going to be a player that played above the rim to now being able to play below the rim and find out ways to score like that. And so it's tough. The rehab is long, tedious, it's boring, it's monotonous, but it's something that you have to get through. And basically it's your love of the game, because rehabilitation or that surgery is no fun at all. That you're at least talking about, in my opinion.
Checked in for the Raptors. And a switch here also. For Houston, Brewers checked in.
But when you watch Clint Capella play, you notice how smooth he moves for a center of his size. He gets off the floor easily to contest shots or grab boards. He can cover a lot of space in a short amount of time and back to help defend. He's just one of those guys, once he starts feeling it, every shot has a chance to drop.
There's a screen by Mona Eunice. There's the screen. Down low, it's deflected.
Shout out to the people who joined. I appreciate it.
Drills the three-pointer. And with Capella in his movement, you also like what it does for him in transition.
Don't forget, Capella has that deceptive rim too. You don't think he can take off from that far out and get a shot, but all of a sudden, boom, he's dunking right there on your dome, or throwing your shot out to the third row for a souvenir for some kid to take home.
Here's the pass to Ross. He kicks it to Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Bricioni, that's good.
Oh, you got to love the attention to detail on defense from Brewer. This guy just never stops moving, which is why he gets these steals.
Young dishes to Williams. Double team on Williams. Takes it to Ross. Here's Young.
Never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Williams. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
They set the pick. Off the screen. Off the iron that time. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Williams can't get the football. Moniunas kicks to Harden. Back to Moniunas. Off target from 3-point range. Now the dish to Young. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Good on the jump shot. Williams has got 33 points.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
Well, look, you always want to give your all for your home crowd. So far,
That's another W for Dub. Moves us to, I think, 34-3.
That's another W for Dub. Moves us to, I think, 34-3.
Yo, Steve.
What's going on, Prez? Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it. The 2K Sports post-game show.
Yo, Steve.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Dub. Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Dub.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Kenny, man. Congrats on a great win.
Another one tonight. Now, what's been the key for you guys in this streak?
I think the big thing for us is, them making sure we're all picking each other up on both ends of the floor. We're moving the ball great on offense, and our help D's been fantastic on the other end.
Well, I think it has been, and you guys keep up the great work and work hard for the rest of the season, man.
Yes, sir. You got to stay out of trouble out there.
Oh, we will.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them. Hard-working.
A lot of people.
The long line at the buffet.
Shout out to the T-Balls, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.